Hello and welcome back to Indoor Games. My name is Casey and today we will once again be continuing on with our Jedi Knight story playthrough of Star Wars The Old Republic. At the moment I'm just playing a nice game of hide and seek. I think I'm winning. It's been about 3 or 4 days. No one's yet to find me. Or maybe they just all agreed to play and then no one actually looked. I bet you that's what actually really happened. No one really cares. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Well, 40's here. We got good old MT-40. Or 40. Well, I think it's been long enough. Oh, no. C2's not looking okay. Hey, how's it going?
Oh. No, I remain the most advanced steward droid in the galaxy. If that ever changes, I shall recommend a replacement.
Alright. Sounds fair. That sounds entirely fair. Oh, hey, Carrie, you want to talk?
So, when do I get my own Padawan? Always wanted to be a teacher.
Whenever you want. You already are.
It's true. I'm learning all kinds of things from you.
Helps that you're an excellent student, but that's not what I mean. Here, pretend you're my Padawan. Got a hypothetical moral dilemma for you. Say you could only save the Republic or the Jedi Order. Which would you choose and why? Don't think. Answer.
A Jedi, of course?
We're all that prevents the Sith from conquering the galaxy. Without us, there'd be no Republic.
Excellent answer, my Padawan. Have a sweet flat cake. See? I'd make a nifty master. Learn from the best, after all.
Are we talking about me? I really hope so.
Finally got the skinny on how we become an official Jedi twosome.
The skinny?
Short version, not happening. We'd only ever see each other on Tython. Senior council members would review us monthly, make sure we stay detached. The clincher is, only Jedi who were raised by the Order from birth get permission. I'm automatically disqualified.
Forget the freaking council's rules.
We can do what we want. We don't need permission.
Maybe not, but we might need a good alibi someday. Master Satele, smart lady. The longer we keep things going, the harder they'll be to stop. Not gonna ruin your life, tough guy. You want out of this? Just say so.
Never!
I'd rather face down the whole council than lose what we have.
For a man of action, got away with words.
I guess. That's better. The hood was covering it, so it didn't look weird like it usually does, where it looks like we're eating each other's faces.
Code. Guess we're outlaws.
Pretty much.
We'll find a way to live with the guilt. Somehow.
Won't be easy, but we have to try. And try, and try.
And try again. But you guys just did the exact same animation.
Nope, still feel guilty. You'll have to try harder next time. Better get back to saving the galaxy. Don't want people to think we've gone soft.
Yeah, especially with what just happened. We don't want anyone to think that. I know you want to talk, but I'm not quite sure if I want to talk to you. I mean, at this point, I don't even remember who you are. You know what I mean? Hey, Scourge.
I do not know how more to prepare you to face the Emperor. What has your training been? All I know of Jedi ways is from Revan. Surely they have changed in 300 years.
Yeah, they haven't changed.
Not as much as you'd think.
That is the great failing of both our peoples. We do not change. When I step onto Korriban, I'm always surprised to see the same training I saw 3 centuries ago. Only my visions set me apart, made them bring me before the Emperor. In his presence, I first saw who he was and what he planned.
What did you do?
You still chose to serve him.
I chose to live, long enough to find one who could defeat him. I thought Revan and the Jedi exile were my chance.
Tell me about them.
Revan and the Jedi exile are legends.
Legends.
What were they like?
It should not have surprised anyone that Revan turned Sith. He knew you cannot fight the dark side without understanding it. The exile was harder to read. Even with all she had done, she never trusted herself. With Revan, she was his student again. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
I guess he liked it?
Is that when he made you his executioner?
The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me.
Yeah.
He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.
How much? $10? A nickel? Just a good old shiny old nickel, eh? What's happening? I have no idea what just happened there. Something amazing, I'm guessing. Or not at all. Why is it right there? Okay. That's not what I wanted. Acting on rumors that several important Sith Lords were gathering at Korriban's flame. Korriban? Jedi Knight Jomar Chul something. Tried to infiltrate the heavy fortified station only to be captured. Jomar disappeared, but if the rumors are true, the meeting on the station could offer some clue to the Emperor's plan to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Okay, well, let's go see if there's a plan or not. I'm coming, here we go.
This is Station Korriban's flame to unidentified vessel. You have violated Imperial space. Submit your security clearance or be destroyed.
You watch your tone, scum.
Stand down, you ignorant fool. I'm here on the Emperor's orders.
Transmitting clearance code now.
Stand by while I... We're so pleased you're here, Grand Moff. You'll find our security airtight.
That is unlikely.
I've cleared a docking bay for you. Please proceed with your landing, sir.
For the
Thank you.
moment, they believe I am Grand Moff Fresh. But this ruse will not hold. Prepare to kill everyone.
I'm always prepared for that.
Haven't you noticed? I don't leave survivors.
Your most admirable quality. Don't waste any time. Destroy the enemy while we have the elements of surprise.
Well, you know, me and you are just kind of the same. You dabble in the light side, I dabble in the dark. Here we go. I'm glowing. How long does that go for? 24 hours. That's why it lasted so long. In we go. And away we go. How's it
Stand
going?
by for examination and suggested products.
Thank you for buying that for me. I didn't want it.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You got headphones on or something? What's going on there? What you listening to? You're embarrassed. You don't want to tell people what you listen to? Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes you're listening to something that you know if you tell somebody, they'll just make fun of you for it. So you're just like, I'm going to keep that to myself. Or you're that guy who just turns it all the way up and blares that, rolls his windows down in his car and makes sure that everyone hears what he's listening to. He wants them to enjoy the music as much as he is. Don't you look at me like that, Scourge. Boo. See how I'm doing this? Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Look at it. It's so cool. Yeah. Don't do that. Okay. Don't point that at me. Who's doing that? Oh, you guys. Well, we'll finish off the captain and then we'll be right over to see you. You see, you guys, you could have just stayed over here and I wouldn't even have realized you were standing there or anything like that, but you just had to go and stick your laser into it. I was gonna say stick your nose, but you kind of stuck your lasers into it. You shouldn't have done that. You should have just minded your own freaking business. I was gonna say let that be a lesson to you, but I don't think you're gonna be able to hear me or learn anything from it at this point.
Right on time. You're practically a droid. I knew if I applied the right stimulus, you couldn't resist coming here.
Something's wrong with Leha. She's not herself. She tricked me.
Jomar was chasing proof you'd fallen to the dark side. He fell into my trap like a greedy child. You were just as easy.
Don't you dare cross me now.
I came to kill high-ranking Sith, but I'll settle for you. Back down while you still can.
Please, don't hurt her. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Poor boy. You think you love me, but what we shared in secret on Tython was only a shadow of true passion.
They indulged their base desires.
They did.
Impressive.
I'll show you true ecstasy, Jomar. But first things first.
This will end badly for you. You know this. You know, search your feelings. You know this to be true.
Attack me and die. It's that simple.
Pretty much.
You remember the meaties?
So what?
I gave my little droid friends a few upgrades I think you'll enjoy. Briefly.
Because I'm gonna break him? I love how he's just standing there in the middle. He doesn't care about these lasers. He's like, what lasers? Lasers can't touch me. I'm not afraid of no sneaking lasers. So, remember when I said that thing a minute ago, how this probably won't end very well for you? And you were like, haha, that's not true. And I was like, okay, we'll see. Well, here we are now.
Stop! 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 Stop!
No.
Where are we?
Leha, it's me. You're going to be all right.
My poor droids. How did we get here?
You tell me.
You and the Emperor set this trap. Why?
I can feel the Emperor's presence. He hates you. The things he made me do.
I don't think I believe you.
Come home to Tython. Master Sentinel will help you. I have no right to ask you for anything, but the Council doesn't need to know about us. Please, keep our relationship to yourself.
Hey, my silence, it isn't free.
Not only are you a hypocrite...
Oh, come on, fine. For you, Scourge. For you.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
It's none of my business.
There's a war on. I don't care about your indiscretion.
Thank you. I'm sorry for all of this.
You should see me and my
I was wrong
Padawan.
about you. My mission wasn't a total failure. I overheard Leha delivering orders from the Emperor to a high-ranking Sith Lord. I couldn't hear details, but I know someone named Lord Fulminus went on a secret mission to the planet Voss.
Lord Fulminus? The Emperor isn't taking any chances with Voss.
I'll take Leha home. Thank you for saving her. Us.
Sure. I think it's hilarious. You're a Jedi, you have a lightsaber, yet you stood there the whole time and did absolutely nothing. You're a freaking joke, man. I don't like your outfit, though. You're a freaking joke, man. He's the Joker. I'm not the Joker. I'm Joke Man. There needs to be another guy who just kind of shows up when the Joker's around. I'm the real Joke Man. This man is an imposter. He thinks he's funny, but he's just crazy. Joke man away! Coming up the stairs. I'm doing it. Watch me. Hey?
Master Sentinel, I rescued Jomar and found Leha Nerez. She's been under the Emperor's control and needs your help. They're headed for Tython now. I also learned a high-ranking Sith named Fulminus is on the planet Voss.
Fulminus?
That is disturbing news. Voss was discovered only recently. Its society is dangerously unbalanced. The people worship an elite group of Force users who rule with absolute authority. Despite our best efforts, Voss's government rejects the Jedi Code.
The Emperor has always taken a great interest in that world. I thought he sought to conquer it, but clearly he intends its destruction.
Go to Voss. Find Lord Fulminus and stop his plans.
Fulminus, eh? He sounds like a spell from Harry Potter. Fulminus. Flipindo, you know, very similar. Wait. Use it again?
This is Jomar Chul. I wanted to thank you again for saving Leha, and I
Sure.
appreciate you keeping our relationship to yourself.
Oh, why would I tell
Helping
anyone?
her recover from what happened. It's slow going, but she's making progress. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I consider you a true friend.
Good.
Jomar Chul out.
Remember, never doubt me again. Don't do it. I'll smack you with a banana across the face. Oh, like one of those green bananas. Yep. It'll be great. We'll have a good time. Going to Voss, eh? We're going on and moving on up. Yep, moving on up to the east side. Voss was first discovered only a fefew years ago, and the rocky, lightly forested planet remains absent from many star charts. Two distinct cultures inhabit the world, both at a pre-spaceflight stage of development. Sucks for them. The first culture, known as the Gormak, is a xenophobic and violent species that dominates most of the planet's surface. The second culture, known as the Voss, has been amiable to contact with outsiders and welcomes visitors to the mountain city of Voskal. The Voss, a highly ritualistic society, and are notable for their unusual aptitude with the Force. They're good at moving things with their minds, man. The Republic and the Empire have sent representatives to Voss to explore the possibility of an alliance. Everybody's just there, hanging out. Doing the do. Doing the do, Kira. They're doing it. Doing the do.
We're in orbit around Voss, Master Satele.
Be wary when you reach the surface. Voss is a strange world under the absolute control of a group of powerful Force users called the Mystics. The Mystics reject the idea that the Force has both a light and dark side. They claim to follow a neutral path, both in their politics and the Force. Despite their claims, I fear the Mystics have more in common with the Sith than with us.
They don't scare me.
I'll deal with the Mystics the same way I deal with the Sith.
The Mystics are prophets who shape the direction of Voss society. The Emperor wants to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Hardly the same thing.
The dark side is subtle and insidious, as you well know. The Emperor did not begin his conquest of the galaxy by declaring his true intentions.
Thanks for the warning.
I'll be careful while I'm down there, Master.
A Jedi must be ever vigilant, but the Mystics are not your primary concern. We haven't uncovered the Emperor's plan to destroy Voss yet, but he recently dispatched a Sith Lord named Fulminus to this system.
Lord Fulminus created the Harrowers you faced in the Emperor's fortress. Be wary.
The Harrowers won't save him. He's doomed.
I don't care what kind of creatures he surrounds himself with. When I find him, he's dead.
Your bloodlust is unsettling. You must try to control your emotions, especially when working with the former Emperor's wrath. We know Fulminus is
Have you met me?
somewhere on Voss. He's communicating with the Emperor through an encrypted communications relay. We've detected several signal scramblers outside the planet's capital city of Voskal. Disable them, and we can track the comm signal to his location.
You know, this could be a trap.
Fulminus wouldn't just leave those scramblers undefended.
The signal scramblers were hidden deep inside the savage Voss wilderness. Reaching them will be dangerous, even for a Jedi. If you act quickly, you should be able to disable all the scramblers before Fulminus knows what's happening. Then we can find him. May the Force be with you.
In my pocket. We've been over this. We've discussed this several times. I've explained to everyone the Force, it's always with me. I keep it in a little box in my pocket. Never leave home without it. It is just so cool looking, I gotta say. Oh, this planet looks great. It looks like a Triceratops right there. This is where they've been all along. Knew they were still around. The aliens came and took them away. Just moved them to another planet. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah, I know. You should say thank you when someone gives you a free gift. Well, I guess people have a weird interpretation of a gift. Like if somebody comes up and elbows you in the face and they're like, here you go, congratulations. That weird crazy guy might think that's a gift, but in reality, it was definitely not.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Well, some people live outside of reality in
Fit for
their
duty.
own little
Return to your
world.
post.
In another time. In a separate place from the rest of us. I mean, it's just obvious. Look around. Some people, it's like they come from another dimension. It almost makes me think at some point in time, two different timelines or two different dimensions merged together and became one, and that's why everything is so weird now.
Hold up a minute. Commander Harada, Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle.
Yeah,
I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
Master Jedi, I'm well aware of the Order's stance on Voss, but the situation is getting desperate. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
No, not really.
My knowledge is limited.
The Voss are the planet's only civilized race. We made contact with them a few years ago. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained spaceflight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
Are they all visionaries?
Is that all the mystics can do? See the future?
Visions.
Mystics can also become gifted healers. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
Oh, we're fine without them.
The Republic doesn't need Imperial sympathizers.
This war can't end with another treaty. Either the Republic wins, or it dies. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the Mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
Nah, bro, they just got earplugs in. Just take them out. You yank them right out of their ears, and they'll be able to hear you again. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Well, you know, that seems easy enough.
I think I could help you.
I can help you.
I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Good.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voskar, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
Usually ignore everyone anyway, so that's a very easy task to accomplish. And I must say, your mustache, it's amazing, but your hair, well, what were you thinking? Did you watch Mad Max or something and you were like, that's it, that's what I want to do, I want that hairstyle right there. It just doesn't look good on you. Maybe watch that movie a little less. I know you live in the 80s. You're one of those people that live in another time and another dimension and all that. This guy lives in the 80s. He can't help it. You should have gone with Mohawk. Mohawk would have been way better. I think mohawk would look way cool. Or maybe you got regulations, you know, because you're military, so you can't have a mohawk. But you basically have 2 mohawks, and it looks kind of stupid. But what do I know? I know his hair looks stupid. And if you have his hairstyle, if you have that haircut, I'm sorry. That you actually paid somebody to do that to yourself.
Favors from the Voss here. A pointless pursuit.
I don't know why you did that, but you
Welcome.
did
Please
it.
select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
What are you scanning? Oh, she's scanning you, bro. What's it say? He's red. She's right. He is red. Well, that away, I'm going to end this one right here at this point in time before I start all of this stuff. I do, of course, hope everyone enjoyed themselves. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And of course, if you didn't, please also do the same thing. But of course, you don't have to do any of that. But what you do have to do is, you gotta have a good day. You gotta do it. Super duper mandatory, non-negotiable. You gotta do it. Because without a good day, well, you got nothing. And after that good day, hopefully I shall see you on the next one. And I guess now there really is only one thing left to say, and that is goodbye.